Every reading at Open Books is special, obviously, but it always feels particularly special when we get to host readings like this one, which is a celebration of both great poetry and the great friendships that poetry often makes possible. Tonight's readers, Woogie Bay, Chelsea Grimmer, Abby Polikoff, and Caitlin Opegard are some of the most talented, energizing, hardworking, and terrific poets you're likely to meet, full stop. I'm going to read all of their bios on the front end and then get out of the way so that they can wow you. Chelsea Grimmer is a poet, scholar, and lecturer at the University of Washington in Seattle and Bothell. They host and produce the Poetry Vlog, a social justice YouTube channel and podcast dedicated to building queer and anti-racist coalitions through poetry, higher education, pop culture, and related arts dialogues. Their own poems have appeared or are forthcoming in a variety of journals, including Poetry, no big deal, Pain, Fence, and Drunken Boat. Chelsea's manuscript, The Lime Letters, has been a finalist with presses such as Alice James Books. Reverse.
Here you go. Okay.
It's got the general square here.
Yeah, she'll be in there.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. For my class the other day, I said pause, and it worked. That's my new tactic, is just say pause. People pause. So, power. All right, I'm going to read a 2-minute poem, and then you're all going to experience my experiment in multi-modality. I make no promises on how it will turn out. This is the first time. I want to give a couple quick thank yous because I haven't done a reading in a long time or been around poet friends in a long time until about a year ago. And now I feel like I have like poet family people. And Woogie organized this, and we have poetry groups, and it's been really transformative to have a creative practice again. And special shout out to Patrick, who watched me soundboard all week whether or not I do this. That takes a special kind of patience. So, all right. Boylesque. That summer, smoke gorged itself on sky. 2 silver sleeves of boy flung fire. Hungry ravines echoed the stop. Don't rush rocks, rough-hewn shrubs, oh, burning bush. That summer was one after the last clearing, orange to blue. Animal brains wet as walnut slabs refusing to burn. Between us, stop, look, I could pause the, oh, wild, here you would choose me over a people. Oiled blackberries purpling our wet hands pressed to wetter lips. Only you could stop the smoke signals lisping through the rain. In the pause, you could ask, how do you autopsy a branch? Oh, ash already peopling the sky. That was the summer before Anthropocene chic. And if I could freeze our branching away, if I could take the dead coral off walls, if I could pull all of it back to us, to ocean, to ice. Oh, what humidity would hold still between us, our bodies luminous as heat snapping through clouds, electric eels echoing elsewhere. Oh, 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 oh. So now we're going to try multimodality. Can you tell what I teach? Alright. Poem is special to me because it bridges my last project with my new project, and it's about feminism. And so many other things. Queerness, all the gender stuff.
Also the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke. Yet neither shalt thou mourn nor weep, neither shall thy tears run down. Forbear to cry, make no mourning for the dead. Bind the tire of thine head upon thee, and put on thy shoes upon thy feet, and cover not thy lips, and eat not the bread of men. So I spake unto the people in the morning, and at even my wife died, and I did in the morning as I was commanded.
My dearest Ezekiel, Joanna Klink says, let go the beginnings. We will never begin again. Verse 1. I hear you when hands reach for some rhythm to catch onto, a drum skin for you, a stretching for your singing. Verse 2. We watch the quiet plight against pliable skin, release the ink from your stillness. Say, 9 long years, and every time I eat a chicken, I think I hear you tell me to stop, calling me Rahab. Your father called, he wants another. Verse 3. Drink, tell me your blurred reflection of the divine majesty. Empty windows, deserted train stations, abandoned chariots in a lot like some cherubins, 4 faces, 4 wings, feet as calves, as burnished. Verse 4, bronze, and how they shimmer with your heat imperfectly, how they shimmer with your songs. Verse 5. We watched the steaming ox for prophecies, sang song of the lion, song of the eagle, and outpoured ourselves, something sharp as shaved bricks for awakening lightning. Verse 6. But when I tell you, release my hands, you curl beneath wing upon wing upon. Verse 7. And tell me again, 4 wingspans for the coal of it, shuddering whole-bodied, and the tips of beasting was the sales pitch queer offered, so. Verse 8. The violent bloom of hyacinths and oolong. Your drum skin stretches, I will show you. Homelessness room, salted avenue, iced expanse from the north does take you south and past the wettest wood piles. Please, I beg of you, take this beast. And verse 9. This is good, I know. But the steam from this morning's oxen heaves into a heathen and gives us so much heaven. Dampness alights each neck, and summer's climax an abandoned room after. Verse 10. Abandoned room. You made bones dry until the shade of beigeness, and I watch. Verse 11. Glowing visitors lose their bodies to the fire, watching. Verse 12. Buildings stand and homes burn. Verse 13, my whole body disagrees with this. Verse 14, so much pressing to the air as if it were you, body open to heat as if it were you, arms stretched like lake skin ice so that even the other animals ran for shade greener, but we let the grass stick to our joints. Verse 15, temple on the horizon shimmering, hold this tea leaf to heat, a silhouette burning millennial temple, a third what not that. Verse 16, let our shadows burn and release our shadows to pining smoke, for we will never be sealed together again in rooms of choking dust and gutted couches. I can reassure myself, but still time moves uneasily, and so I tell you again, do not. Verse 17, grieve it. For 390 days I watched you lie on the left side, became dust until one fell out, collected a river, and yet a mere 40 days on the right might ease this, or sing it, you said. So I am here. My eyes were hot empty when you let me know you planned to close the gate on me. Verse 18. 9 long years, and I learn every day how the lengthening of the soul takes less than a minute. Verse 19. Still I collect. Bones reconstituted, all night living as desert, days of shaved heads, mold and musk, an empty horn of oolong, tea leaf laughing, unwrapping as the of muscle and skin. And verse 20, bones they adhere to. Verse 21, in 22 years I will offer my collection. Is this not enough to buy your body back to me? I collect 3 drumming sticks. You hold the 4th, and 2 by 2 keeps pace. Along the Nile, emptied shoes wash up day after day, and across the water, shores. And we collected them together until you pattered the morning's rhythms rise, the evening's falling rhythm, but never the beating afternoon, its prophetic visions as your fingers pin. Verse 22, wing upon wax, until the sheen lays down the seagulls. Sing it, you say, how to break a city as one after another tipping, and your father wants another drink. Tell me again, how does a closed purple hyacinth to kettle water bloom porcelain, and how does an oolong leaf unravel its pearl? Who pressed you to the boiling? How who do you? Verse 23. You can't undo a blooming, you explain. Verse 24. Leaving the beaches, we went to stoned tableaux for a cooling, and you ask me again, do you have friends? Who is this family that stalks you? Do you not see the kabar now merely a trickle? Why couldn't you ask me questions with answers? Still, I collect the loose parts of myself to myself and close my arms. Verse 25. Still, I collect the smells of our forbidden meats burning, the wheels hot leather milk, cracker crumbs scattered like a people salty on my knees. You sing it. I hear your long arms stretch into the sun, your skin and a glance called colorsome lyrics. About the driest rivers, how legs move when they love, a hood to hide your face from me until I ghost asleep, and I will dream of your face, symmetrical to mine, the emptiness of open mouths, and a fire in the doubling of you, traversing that glittering ice expanse. Do not close the gate, do not sing the fire prophecy. That song empties me of sound, and I am holding my right side for you, waiting for you to tell me, from what city do you burn away the moon?